Hello everyone, it's Isaac here, back with another video. In today's video I will be doing a highly requested video. I will be ranking all the King of the Race cars. The King of the Race cars are the cars you get for racing on Nitro Type. There's one at different tier levels, and I think they start at like either 250 or 500, I cannot remember. And it ends at 750,000, but they add a new one whenever somebody gets to a major milestone. So whenever Wildflower, which is a very active player on the website, gets 1 million, she will get another car. I don't know the names of all these cars. I used to, but they changed them a while back to have slightly different names. So I'll just be going off of the car image itself. But not too much else to say. There is a Nitro Type cash giveaway going on. Look in the description of this video. There'll be a video listed down there. You can click on that. It'll explain how to enter the giveaway. It's really simple, but people do mess up. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But let's get started with the first car, the Lycan. I think this is an A tier car. If you don't know how these tiers work, by the way, S is fantastic, A is great, B is good, C is meh, D is like, yeah, not really the greatest, and F is like awful. I have not ranked these, like, these are not, I'm not going off a script, I'm just going through these. Lycan is an A tier car. It's not the best car in the game, but it's also not the worst car in the game. There are people who hate this car, who thinks it's super overrated. There are also a lot of people who think it is a fantastic car and is the best car in the game. I disagree. I think it's an A tier car. It looks good, but it's not the best car to ever exist in this game. Next, we got the Mini Sherman. This is a B tier car. I really like this car. I think it looks really nice. It's a good car for 5,000 races. I'm pretty happy with the car. It's been around a long time. It's one of the older King of the Race cars because, again, the less races you have to get, the more people have got it, and therefore the earlier it existed. All these cars did not exist at one point. They kind of add on again as more people get races. B tier car, not much else to say about it. The Wild 750, I'm going to give this probably B tier. It's not my favorite car in the world. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just not my style. It has a lot of detail, the animation looks good. Because of that, I'd say objectively it's a good car, but I wouldn't consider it to be like a fantastic looking car. Just my personal preference. This is not like facts, I'm just going off of what I think. The Bimmer, Police Bimmer, I don't know if they call it that anymore, but I think it's a B tier car. I got this a few months ago, kind of the end of October. I'm now at 86,000 races, so I'm getting closer to 100,000 races. That'll be cool. But overall, it's a B tier car. I used to really not like this car, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit, I'd say, ever since I got it. It doesn't paint very well. So if you have a garage that's like a specific color scheme, it's not going to fit in super well, but you can manage, it just won't look the greatest. Yeah, I mean, B tier car, not much else to say about that one. Then we go on to probably my first, like, really controversial decision. I think the Perk is an S tier car. I'm not joking, I actually think it's an S tier car. It's for 20,000 races. It's probably, in my opinion, one of the best King of the Race cars. It looks fantastic. I don't know what it is about it. Also, by the way, all these cars are, like, cut off on the front and the back. So if you want to see the full image of the car, go to Nitro Type Wiki, and then you can look it up. I will, if I remember, I will link the Nitro Type Wiki in the description. But yeah, not A tier. It's an S tier car. Fantastic looking car. I used that thing like crazy when I got it. It seems like just yesterday I got it, but yeah, fantastic car. Got the Corsair. It's a C tier car in my opinion. It's not my favorite. It's also not the worst. I just don't like the design very much. It paints really badly. It just kind of looks awkward because no plane has wings that short, but I guess they have to do what they have to do to get it to fit in the track. It's not my favorite. Again, the front propellers are cut off and the back of the wing is kind of cut off a little bit. But overall, I'd say it's a decent car. Not my favorite. Trifecta, F tier. Not much to say about that one. I just think it looks awful. Very basic, bland. I think it paints decent, but it's just, no, I just don't like it very much. It's just awful. Then we've got, I don't even know what this one's called, but we're going to put it in B tier. Actually, no, C tier. C tier is a good spot for it. I think it actually looks pretty good. I kind of like the glossy reflections. I used this car a decent bit when I got it. I think it's for 500 races. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's one of the really easy to get King of the Race cars. I think it matches the theme of the website pretty well, especially back when Nitro Type V2 was out, so it looked a little bit different. And if you want to know what that is, just look up Nitro Type V2. It'll probably bring up an image of it. The Rat Rod Scala is a D car. I don't like it very much. It's just kind of a basic bland design. Got the Walk 6. I think it's a B tier car. I wouldn't consider it fantastic, but I also wouldn't think it's bad. I know there are people who really hate this car and who really love this car. I'm kind of in the middle. I think it's alright, but it's not my favorite. Then we got the Wild 500. I'm going to put this in A. This is a super controversial opinion, by the way. Most people hate this car. I actually think it looks good. It's definitely kind of ramshackle looking, kind of thrown together, but I don't know why. I just kind of like it. And the same with the Wildflower. I think it's an A tier car. Again, it's very different. It doesn't look like a normal car, but it kind of stands out, and that's what I like about it. It's not my favorite, but it's also not like bad. I don't think it's that bad. Then we've got, I don't even know what this one's called. It's for 200,000 races in Nitro Type. This one I think looks really good as well. Put a lot of work into this one. It doesn't paint very well. I don't think it's kind of supposed to be, I guess, red, white, and blue themed, so it doesn't look great in any other color scheme because that's not anything they had in mind. Overall, decent looking car. Then we've got the one for 150,000. I think it's 150,000. This is one of my favorite King of the Race cars ever. It's an S tier car for me. Probably my favorite King of the Race car, actually. I think it looks good. It's definitely hard to get, but I think it looks good. And I'm really looking forward to getting that car, but it'll be a long time. Then we got the one for 125,000. We're going to put this in A tier. Again, a lot of these higher end King of the Race cars I rank pretty high because I think they look really good. This one looks really good as well, just kind of a different design to this one. I like it a lot. I think it looks good. Not much else to say about it. And then we got the one for 100,000. We're going to put this in B tier. I'm probably going to use this car a ton when I get it because it's for 100,000. I just think it looks a little basic and bland. I wish they'd put maybe a more simple design on it. I don't know, just something, put some sort of design on it. I mean, I guess it's supposed to kind of like build on the cars, and I do like cars that get built on as they get harder to get. But I think it's an alright car. Then we've got the Manta. The Manta is probably my favorite. Not my favorite. It's probably like my second or third favorite King of the Race car. It was popularized by Penguin Typer back when he got it because he thought the Lakin was very overrated, and I agree. I think this car looks fantastic. I think it's just amazing. I was super happy when I got this. I used it a ton. But that is it for the ranking. This is just my opinion again. These are not like, I'm not reading this from any sort of like official source or anything. I don't know if they'd have one for that. But overall, let me know in the comments what you thought. If there was anything you would change, let me know. If you have any questions about entering on the giveaway, let me know in the comments. Again, that will be linked in the description. And I stream every Wednesday, but with me being busy with Scholastic Bowl and track, I may not be able to stream on Wednesdays. I might have to move it around a little bit, so check my community tab to see if I change the streaming date. But that is it for today's video. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one.